What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. First video. I want to do a walk around of my wife's 570, excuse me. 2018, 36 hours. I see everybody been doing their reviews and everything about their ATVs and stuff. I'll give them my opinion. Matters to some just gonna not care, but I'll start with a few things. I only done 2 upgrades on this thing. Really, that's the only thing that she really needs done. But put a super winch on. It's their own brand super winch, supposed to be made exactly for the this precise model ATV and everything. Because when you buy them, it has the bracket and everything, but it don't have the winch. The 1000s do, but it's a little bit of an aggravation because it's made precisely to fit lengthwise. All the wires down here, you have to take all this off and everything to get it to fit. You know, look forward to putting in a little bit of time to do that because it took a couple hours. And I put this piece of junk on here. Everybody knows XMR's got the radiator relocation kit on them already, but your stock Snorkel, believe it or not, is fairly low. I mean, I got a Honda, and it comes down to up on top of the gas tank. These are just a half an inch higher, maybe, than what a stock normal ATV comes with. So when I told them I wanted a snorkel kit, they said, "Oh, this is what you need." It wasn't. It was far from that, because it took your stock snorkel from here, about right in this area somewhere, brought it up to here. It's about where the bottom of the tube is. So, but your belt intake system then does not change. So you spend $350 for this, which you can, around where we're at, you know, it differs I guess everywhere, but they give it to you at cost, so knock $100 and something off for their markup. But the belt intake is in here, below here, and it blows out here, so it just blows all that hot air right on you. It's summertime, it's hot already, so to add on top of the radiator blowing the hot air, you got this blowing on you. And so most likely, you know, if you go in any deep water like how we ride, you will suck water in here very easily if you're not careful. I would suggest, if anybody's looking at options, go aftermarket. They're like $250. Get all the tubes come up here for every ventilation on the bike. It's worth it. These here, you got to cut out, you got to modify them, you got to print out patterns and everything. You got to do a lot of work. It takes well over an hour just to get this somewhat ready to be test fitted to go on here, and that's not including the insulation. So if you're looking to upgrade on yours, go aftermarket. There's plenty out there. eBay, Amazon, some of the dealers can get them for you. You know how a lot of people, if you own these, you know how the clutches click, clunk, and ding on these things. It's an aggravating noise, but over time you get used to ignoring it. The bike's dirty. We just did a trip Sunday. Today's Friday. I just rinsed it off a little bit just to store it away. We ran short on time. I do like the storage. It does have a nice size storage. It's dirty. If you like me, put a strap or anything in here, it's going to get dirty as crap, and there is no drain plug on it, so I need to clean it out. But I have a hole drilled in there just for that reason. Another thing I don't like about these ATVs is that tubing down there on both sides. When you bottom out or something, you start to back up, they will easily 2 feet of mud will get clogged up in there tight, and it is not easy getting it out. It takes about 20 minutes getting it out. This is my first K&M that we've owned. We mostly owned Yamaha and Honda and I'm not fond of the exhaust being here. If you can tell from this to here, this side, it's the hotter side. The mud bakes on it, and I have actually pressure washed the mess out of this before I put it away, and this is what it looks like. It looks horrible. It looks bad. I don't like it, but I just have to deal with it. Another thing y'all, some K&M owners know, is these things get extremely hot, and when I mean hot, with these plastics on here, they really need to make vents or something within those, because the heat traps in there so bad it burns your legs up. If you double ride, man, it gets, I guarantee that seat's over 80 degrees. It's hot, unbelievably hot, because of the trap heat. And it don't matter if you're running 50 miles an hour down the street on the thing, once she warmed up, the heat's there and it stays, and it lets you know. With this being a fuel injected bike though, I have two issues with it. Sometimes it don't want to start even though it's warmed up. It takes 3 or 4 cranks, almost like a carbureted bike. And I've researched and realized I'm not the only person that has a problem with, if you bump the throttle a little bit, she likes to cut off. It's just I guess a K&M ordeal. I've seen people say they had to replace I think it's the throttle body on it to fix that problem. But overall, for it to be a mid-size bike, for the power band it has, and it's a 570 XMR, so it comes with the tires like that and the radiator relocation kit, it is not bad for the power. She will get down and go, and she will go just about where the 1000s would go. But this is an overlook of it. She's got an aggressive, nice sound for a stock exhaust. I know a lot of people don't think that it's that aggressive, but it is. Display on the thing, it will read out to wherever you want when you buy it from the factory, so they can program it. Sounds pretty good though for being a stock exhaust. But if you bump it along, she has a lot of hesitation in it, and sometimes she wants to cut off, especially when I'm loading it on a trailer. But she's a 2018, we bought it brand new, 36 hours on it. Does have a commonality problem of it bottoming out due to the shocks there don't have much play on them. I have seen people take the K&M Outlander 850 shocks and put on it. Might be another upgrade that I might do in the future. But that's about it. Y'all taking a like and subscribe to us and everything, and soon I'll be having this project coming up. I'm going to do a full gel coat and fix some stress cracks on it and everything. It's just a little beater boat. But I'll put up some riding videos in the future and some fishing videos, because every weekend I'm either fishing or riding. And y'all tag along, maybe meet up on the trail sometime. Catch y'all later. Bye.